Hey guys, so I'm gonna go over how to do Roman numerals. So when we have CaCl2, we know that calcium has that +2 charge and that chlorine has that -1 charge. We know that from the table, but we can also see it from the formula. So we know that this is just simply calcium chloride. That's easy. We already know how to do that. That's the simple basic nomenclature that we talked about. But we've got all of the table that we don't know what their charges are. So something like CuCl2. We know Cu is copper, but copper doesn't have a charge listed on our table. So we need to figure out what its charge is. Well, I know that this 2 can come up to give this a +2, and that makes this 1 come up to do a -1. So chlorine we know is a -1. So that makes copper with the +2 charge. So to tell me copper has a +2 charge, I need to give it a Roman numeral of 2. And then I name it exactly the same way I do with my other ionics and make it chloride. So the Roman numeral, once again, came from the charge. The Roman numeral is the charge of the metal. So let's try another one. So I also know there's a million other elements in there. Let's do MnO. Now in this one, there's no subscripts. So that makes this one a little bit tougher. We know that Mn is manganese. And it's a transition metal. I don't know its charge, so I'm going to need a Roman numeral. I know the O is oxide. Now I've got to figure out the charge. Well, I know oxygen is a -2 charge. I know that because it's in group 16, has 6 valence electrons, so it needs 2 more. So I know that oxygen's at -2 charge. But I've got to figure out what manganese's charge is. Well, if oxygen's a -2, that means manganese must be a +2 to even it out. So that makes it manganese 2 oxide. So that's all I do. The Roman numeral simply tells me the charge. So when I have the chemical formula, I need to figure out the charge. If I go the other way, and I'm given the name, so I'm given something like copper 2 oxide, I know that copper is Cu. The Roman numeral tells me it has a +2 charge. I know oxide is O with a -2 charge. Those two cancel, so I know that I have CuO as my chemical formula. Once again, the Roman numeral tells me its charge. So let's try another one. So if I have AuO, let's try again, Au2O. So I know Au is gold. I know that this 2 goes with oxygens. This 1 out here goes with gold. So this is gold 1 oxide. So all a Roman numeral tells me is the charge for the metal. That Roman numeral tells me the charge for the metal. So we'll do one more example quick. So let's pick ZrN. So I know nitrogen is a -3, so that makes zirconium a +3. So I know I've got zirconium 3, because the charge is a 3, nitride. So remember the key, the Roman numeral is your metal's charge. So good luck. You guys have got this.